can I stop here and play? I mean, take a stroll. I won't go too far.
Okay. I guess the stream is starting fine. I'm back. After Venti's and Durin's banners just left. But I'm back. And I hope you guys have had a very nice and beautiful Christmas.
Each day is a new
I can
page
tell
in
for
my
myself that it
story.
was great.
I want to
And I hope it
savor
was
every
great for you
scene,
guys
every
too.
footnote, before I turn to the next one.
And I'm starting this live stream, and I'm going to thank every single one of you, especially those that see me, that comment, and that wants to see me grow. Thank you so much for all the help. Even though it's a little channel, I don't have a lot of subs, I don't have a lot of activity, and people don't enter so much on my streams or see my videos, but it's fine. I won't give up. I'm doing this slowly pace because I have work and I have my personal life, so I have to adjust some things, and mostly of the time I cannot streams because of that. It's time, and sometimes I just don't have time to make streams, and that's why I disappear for some time. But I'm back today. I am back, and I'm just going to see if everything is okay on the stream. So don't you worry. I'm going to start to play. We're going to continue the Archon quest. So yeah. Let me just mute. Okay, I'm back and everything looks just fine on the stream. So yeah, we're back with Durin and our Archon Venti here. And good news, you guys. I have his weapon. I got his weapon. I was not going to get, but I kinda charged like, I think it was 20 euros. Which gives you, I guess, it's 10 pulls. And beside those 10 pulls, I did some farming here. I think I got like 5 or 10 or so. And I just got the weapon, which is quite nice. I'm having a lot of luck on this account. I got Durin. I lost his 50-50, but I got him. I got the Durin signature weapon with only 10 pulls, which is great. And then I got Venti and his signature weapon too. So yeah. The next character that I'm going to get, I was thinking about maybe going for Shilolen. But the next characters, it's pretty nice. We're going to have Columbina. If I'm not mistaken, she's the next character, and I pretty much want Columbina. I really want her, so yeah. I'm gonna do everything I can to get Columbina. And we're here.
The Abyss Order. Enemies of the human race. Even the underground networks rarely come across any information on them. With that said, it was a bit of a hassle, but I managed to dig up a few clues.
Really? That quickly? You really are well connected, Master G. Luke.
Come to think of it, Mr. Big Animo God Barbados, why exactly do you need the help of mere humans?
How do I put it? The Seven, as people now know them, were once known as the Seven Archons. Each Archon presides over their own part of Teyvat. That is the role the Archons play. Only in performing this duty can we attain power. But I don't like the idea of ruling Mondstadt, and I don't feel Mondstadt would really like it either.
Go forth and establish a city of freedom without rule. We have not forgotten Barbados' wish for Mondstadt.
Jean, you're such a devotee. Maybe someone got a little too free and is just too lazy to care.
However it may have come to be, I haven't been back to Mondstadt for an extended period of time. Without a doubt, I am now the weakest Archon among the 7.
Guess that's why you're god to the City of Freedom.
Aw, you flatter me.
Oh, such a humble god. Is it a blessing or a curse? But we digress. Let's get back to the topic at hand. The common enemy of all mankind. We have tracked the Abyss Mage to the vicinity of the winery.
I cannot stress enough how important it is to not let it escape.
Let's hunt it down. Song of the Dragon and Freedom, which is that quest that I need to complete. So I'm going to try to complete this Archon quest since I get over it, because there's those things that I want to get. It's Primogems and I only have 8 days. And then there is also Durin's quest that I really want to start, because I will get Primogems and is materials for Ascension, and we will get an outfit which is pretty much some details on its arty thingy shining, its horns are different, some little details, but still it's kinda cool. And then I really want the witch's homework as well, because Song of the Dragon and Freedom has to be unlocked. And guess what? I have to complete it. So yeah, I will do just that. And before going over there, I will go up there because there's a viewpoint that I kinda wanna get. So, as for weapons, I got this weapon rank 5. And I think it's a good weapon for Mona, even though we probably have better ones. And then I have this one on Shangyin. It was when I lost the 50-50. No, I didn't lose the 50-50. I did 10 pulls and it came 2, if I'm not mistaken. I remember telling you guys, but I don't remember how I got it. But I got this weapon rank 5 too. And I got Yahoda. Yahoda is pretty good, but I'm not using her right now. I have the Nari that I lost 50-50 for Durin. I remember that too. And this was from the anniversary, which I'm not using too. But I probably will build those characters. Not now, but I will build them because they will be kind of helpful on the Abyss. And for the theater as well. I really need to unlock the theater, because those things give so much Primogems, and it will help us get Columbina. But hey, if I lose my 50-50 for Columbina, I swear I will top up. I will be a little dolphin. Not a whale. Just a dolphin. And there was this teaser from Hoyoverse.
Leave it to me!
And apparently, the Traveler
One with my blade.
is going to get finally outfit. Like, I was waiting so long for the Traveler to have an outfit, and it's finally
What's
gonna happen.
this? After the Abyss Mage was defeated, a certain energy dispersed from its body. It seems that energy was being used to cut off the connection between me and Dvalin. Huh. Do you know of Storm Terror's lair?
Yeah?
Of course. I believe the people of Mondstadt all know of it. After Dvalin woke up, he took the ancient ruins as his lair. As it was with the storms that previously cut Mondstadt off from the outside world, the entrance to the ruins is also sealed by a special barrier. But now, as the energy dispersed from the Abyss Mage, I was able to read the rhythmic flow of how the barrier's magic was woven. I must admit, it sounds even more horrendous than a chorus of hilly churls. But it should be enough to let us break through the storm barrier and reach Storm Terror's lair.
Which means we're going to confront Dvalin? I'm fine with that. Jean is the one who wishes to avoid any direct confrontation.
No. When there are no other options left, it is my responsibility to alter our course of action. If slaying him is our only choice, I will gladly become the knight that leads the charge.
Fortunately, we have yet to need to go that far.
By that, you mean...
I mean that the Holy Liar is not our trump card. Our real trump card? The Traveler, of course.
The Traveler?
Is it because it purified the teardrop crystal?
Correct. But you have a much more precious forte. The impurities in the tears and the curse that binds Dvalin belong to the same maleficent power. Which means...
You tone-deaf bard! Don't you see how crazy this is? You've seen what Dvalin is like when he's ticked off. She'll be swallowed whole before she even gets to lift a finger.
Were we just talking about how I can fight?
Hey,
What?
nice plan. Worth a shot.
I am with you, honorary knight.
Oh, so we just need to fight monsters from the abyss and a dragon. No pressure or anything.
Humans aren't without their strengths. Let's go.
That's right.
And so, epic actions of brave heroes finally leads to this 11th hour.
Let's go. It's time. It's time to complete Mondstadt. Let's go. Like, I'm already adventure rank 27, which is pretty good. So yeah, let's just... Ooh, wait, I almost forgot to get the chest. Give me this.
Oh, I've never seen this
Thank you.
before. Interesting.
But of course, when we finish Mondstadt, I'm not going directly to Liebe. There's Dragon Swine. Dragon
Here we
Swine.
go!
He does so much damage. Imagine with right build on him. That will be awesome. I'm gonna jump this just to see if there's treasures up. Probably not. But it didn't work. Earth looking, so. I'm gonna hit you on the nose today. I don't know why. I mean, I have. But still, it's. I need some energy because I don't have energy for it.
Watch out!
Well, I know power is quite a lot.
How do you use
2,000
these?
damage and my range just like good. But then again, he's level 50, he's level 40. And I don't have these artifacts too as well, so let's go. Okay. He's just gonna give me a chest or so? Nice try though, nice try. After all, it gave
How
me.
do you use these?
It gave me one. And by the way, every time I look down, it's because I'm seeing my stream on my phone, so that I can see if people comment on the chat, so that I can respond them, answer them, and not ghost them. But everything is quite
How do you use
well,
these?
chill. Like, there's a lot of characters that I really want to get. There's Convenient, there's Vorka, Nicole, Alice. There's quite a lot. there's so many games that I need to complete and play. And I need to do Onkai Star Rail videos as well. I don't know what I'm waiting for. But I need to do a stream for that. Maybe after this, I will do not after I finish this, a little bit later. But I probably will do that. And there's Kingdom Hearts as well. I need to finish the Tomb Raiders because
What suspense.
the next year
It's like
we're getting
opening
the
a gift.
Tomb Raider remake from the first game from the 90s, the first one. But it's not like the first remake. We already had a remake from the PS2 era, which was Tomb Raider Anniversary. And I played that quite recently on my PS5. And I platinumed that. I have platinum on that game. So yeah. Probably want to do videos of it. But if you guys are interested in seeing it, but then again, I need to finish Fire
What
of the Tomb Raider
suspense. It's like
to go to Shadow.
opening a gift.
So there's quite a lot that I need to finish. And there's the Hoyoverse, and then there's another one somewhere. But hey, I can go after the Hoyoverse. Finish that quest. And then I will explore later with more calm and peace.
It's a storm barrier. It looks so
Because
dangerous.
I just want to complete this quest and
Leave it to
unlock
me.
the things that I need.
Although this wooden lyre is all I have. I don't need the lyre to break through this kind of storm wait, what is that?
It's just a little.
Enemy attack! Prepare yourselves!
It's
The
just.
stage will need to be cleared before I can begin my performance.
Uh,
Generally speaking, such chores are not the concerns of the performer himself.
What's going on? There shouldn't be any hilly trail camps in the vicinity of Storm Terror's lair.
Yahoo!
Scary, there's a lot of damage.
The hilly trolls usually do not venture into areas with high elemental concentrations. It puts a heavy burden on their bodies.
The Abyss Order must be manipulating them behind the scenes, yet they shouldn't have been able to determine that we would come. They're presumably spreading their forces to halt our plans.
Without further ado, I suppose I can play faster if my only audience is the wind.
No, play the melody. Well
It actually
done.
opened. You're not entirely useless, Tone Deaf Bard.
He's an Archon.
This is it.
He's not
We are now
useless.
entering Storm Terror's lair. Watch yourselves. Let's move.
I already know the story of Mondstadt and all, but playing this from the beginning, it's always like a welcome home. Every time I see this from the beginning, it's just like that game that you feel safe and cozy, and this is the game. Like for me, this is it. Of course, there's things that should be better in the game, and things that should be added, like a skip button. But hey,
How do you use
I like
these?
this game so much.
Looks like this is the front gate to Storm Terror's lair. The gate is enormous compared to us. But still, Paimon wonders wonders how Dvalin
And I
gets
will
in there with
never
a body that
understand why
huge.
people just complain about it.
He
every
doesn't walk
single
in. He
time.
flies in.
Oh,
There's
you do
not
have a
game that's
point.
perfect 100%. There's always something that it won't make that game 100% good. But hey, everyone has
stuck.
their own choices and they can talk about everything.
It's stuck.
And everyone has their opinion. I have mine, you have yours.
Hey, check
and
out that
that's
roof.
completely
Is there a giant hole in it?
But to be constantly talking bad about something, it's like
I suppose we could make
Come
use
on.
of that wind
Come on.
current.
Let's make a detour then. Heading up.
Let's make a detour then. Heading up.
okay.
Do you think there will be abyss mages hiding in the ruins?
Like I said, I wouldn't be
Either way, if we do run into one, we will let the victorious Master Diluc do the...
Of course not
Do
those
not
that are far away,
underestimate
but-
them just because I have beaten one of them before. I'm not boasting. I'm simply saying there is more to the Abyss Order than a few mages.
Correct. That's why I tagged along after all. Well, that and also for your safety. Why am I so diligent? Too diligent for a poet, in fact.
Okay.
So says the person that made zero effort to search for the dragon tears and drink in the tavern all day. Paimon doesn't get it. What part of you is remotely diligent?
That didn't work.
How do you use these?
Brace yourself.
Oh, dang. Let's go, Venti.
Whoa, I've never seen this before. Interesting.
Actually, let me go up. I mean, there's nothing. But still, we can glide. Stop right here.
Yeah!
Explode those.
Ah,
Nice. If I remember, there's things up here. And I'll say thanks. It's your treasure.
what suspense. It's like opening a gift.
Yeah!
Okay.
How do you use these?
There's another chest up there. Better look at it.
Huh? Huh?
Look, a wind current.
Let
It
me
might
just
lead us to the
unlock
top of the
statue
tower.
of the 7. Here we go. And I have this and this. Nice. And rank 28. Oh, it is dead. Oh, this is the quest for the teapot already.
How do you use these?
we can't advance any further. The ruins seem to be guarded by ancient seals.
Is this the work of Dvalin?
No. These ruins were once part of an ancient city. Dvalin just happens to be nesting in these ruins for now. These ruins even predate the existence of the Four Winds. Mondstadt is a city without a ruler. However, before it was ruled over by a tyrant. Anyway, I'll sing you that story when we have a chance in the future.
The markings on this seal. If my archaeological knowledge is not mistaken, this appears to be a light act. If we retrieve and reintegrate all the parts, we should be able to get it working.
We should be close to completing the ceremony for this actuator. Let's put the last part back and see.
Okay. Let's move it onward. And get this. My baby.
Looks like we're right. There are 3 more halos circling the tower.
Which means there are 3 more corresponding light actuators to activate. I can see one from here. The rest must be scattered within the ruins around here. Let's go find them.
Why did Dvalin pick a place filled with puzzles and seals as his lair? Doesn't he get annoyed coming back home?
He doesn't walk in. He flies in.
You do have a point.
How do you use these?
Let's go after that one first.
actuating ceremony does work magic. Right. It looks like one of the three halos above has now become solid ground. Let's start looking for the next puzzle.
Whoa, I've never seen this before.
On the next one.
Interesting.
Let me get those wing wheel hasters. Because Traveler used it to a session and Bennett too.
Let's play!
Devouring claw!
Yeah!
Whoa, I've never seen this before. Interesting.
Alright, let's continue.
Stay back!
There's treasure shining in there.
How do you use these?
Hold on. Is that a chest? Or just a rock? Just a rock. It looked like a chest. Yeah, it's a rock.
One with my blade. Stay back!
Let's play!
What suspense. It's like opening a gift.
That would be nuts. Alright, just one more seal to go.
It seems 2 of the halos have become solid ground. One more and the seals at the top of the tower will be broken.
Right, we just over here.
Don't leave for space.
How the hell did he block that if he was with his back?
Here we go.
Leave it to me! Whoa, I've never seen this before. Interesting. Huh?
Let's play. Here we go. What a find! I wonder how many bottles this will be worth. Wouldn't gliding be faster? Time for takeoff. Shadows of fate.
Swift and merciful.
That's it. That's everything.
It's done! Paimon thinks we should venture onward from here.
Okay, let me just do this in teleport.
I'm thinking about turning these adventures into songs after we're done. Hopefully, this song will be sung for years to come by the people of Mondstadt, just like the legend of Vanessa.
I have loved that song since I was small. How are you feeling today, Honorary Knight? I am completely prepared and fully confident that we can do this.
Even Master Diluc accompanied us to the very end, despite only being an accidentally involved bystander.
You shared your secret with me, and I only returned your trust to the same extent.
It's freedom.
Freedom?
When you first arrived at Mondstadt, did no one tell you that Mondstadt is the city of freedom? She really is a child of freedom. Mondstadt is a romantic city without the reign of a king, and its citizens enjoy the most freedom amongst the 7 nations. I hope the dragon that once protected Mondstadt will soon be free too. No one should have deceived him by telling him that Mondstadt betrayed him. And no one should have told him that it was his eternal duty to protect the city. He has the right and freedom to choose his own way of life.
Venti?
Well then, traveler, may the thousands of years of wind that have blown through Mondstadt go with you. Just like the last time, I shall channel animal energy for you.
Oh, no wonder you said his voice sounds familiar.
Alright, it's time to confront Stormterra. Let's go. And this is gonna be dead. Oh god.
Look, there are 2 shiny spots on Dvalin's back. They appear to be poisonous blood clots that have coagulated on his wounds. The Abyss Order must have cursed the wounds. That's what's corrupting Dvalin's mind. To save Dvalin, we're going to have to get rid of those blood clots. Aim for those blood clots. Dvalin is getting away, but I'm familiar with his tactics. Just hold on a bit longer. Extract and condense the pure animo from the shots being fired. Shattering them will create acceleration currents. I can't control where they will appear, so keep your eyes peeled. Now we can fight Dvalin on equal grounds. The grandest bard is here to help. But first, let me be clear. Even after hundreds of years without use, Dvalin's teeth and claws are still very dangerous. Yeah! Now's our chance. Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck.
I can aim. This.
Very quick. Stay back!
Wow.
This place is gonna collapse!
It's been a while since we flew like this together. Huh, Dvalin?
Just now. Why? Why did you not ask me to protect you like the last time?
Me not wanting you to listen to the Abyss Order doesn't mean that you have to listen to me. Freedom, if demanded of you by an Archon, is really no freedom at all.
Is this the power of the Animal Archon? But I am no longer part of the Four Winds.
Even if that's so, you still protected us regardless. Now spread your wings of freedom and go with my blessing.
And so, the Storm Terror threat was quelled. I clarified the misunderstanding to the citizens of Mondstadt and let them know that they are safe. To them, it seems Storm Terror attacked Mondstadt out of nowhere and then vanished just as quickly. They must be finding the whole ordeal very confusing.
However, winds change their course. Someday, they will blow towards a brighter future.
One day later. Alright. Okay. What do I need to do? A character is continuing following other requests. Really? We can do that. We can do that really quick, and we got a barber around.
Ta-da! Ta-da!
Nice. Okay. Let me just go here.
Add Astro. Thank you for completing.
Thank you.
People in the eye when talking to them.
Add Astro.
Nice.
Add Astra.
And we can complete this as well. What do you need? Fine. This girl is always on top of something.
Yahoo!
She's probably up there. course, I have to speak with Amber on the way around there again.
You guys are back! The honorary knight returns triumphant.
Yep, we're back from tussling with Dvalin.
You just returned yesterday, right? Jean got back first, and she told us all about your heroic deeds. I wonder if I'll ever get an opportunity like that. You're right, actually. Peace is hard won, and we shouldn't take it for granted. And this time, you're the one we should all be grateful to.
You're welcome. But have you been waiting for us here this whole time?
Of course not. Just because I'm not out on the front line doesn't mean I don't have work to do. In fact, I'm dealing with the aftermath of the crisis as we speak.
Aftermath? Here? What happened in Mondstadt?
While Master Jean was away, the monsters lurking nearby made a coordinated attack on the city. Fortunately, we weren't completely taken by surprise. I detected the Hilly Churls were moving closer to the city a while back.
Oh, yeah! Paimon remembers. When we first met, you were clearing out one of their camps.
Exactly. And if we hadn't started making preparations back then, Mondstadt would be in much greater danger by now. Me too. But I have a strange feeling that we're not out of the woods yet. Hilly Churls aren't usually capable of coordinating like this. Our best guess is that the Abyss Order is behind it.
They've taken over the Hilly Churls. Good thing we saved Dvalin, or they might have taken him too.
That's right. And since I'm the Outrider, it's up to me to keep eyes on the Abyss Order from now on. I'm sorry. You should be celebrating your victory, not listening to all this somber talk. I promised to take you out for some sticky honey roast, didn't I? Before everyone got caught up in the Storm Terror crisis. There's no time like the present, right? You guys hungry?
You bet! You may have forgotten till just now, but it's been on Paimon's mind this whole time.
Awesome, let's go! It's been way too long since I last ate a sticky honey roast myself. Wait for me at Good Hunter. I'll be right there. I just have to clean up here real quick.
Here we go. This is it. Crisis, danger, the thrill of adventure. Adventurers Guild! Finally, our days of rescuing kittens and finding lost puppies are over. The age of adventure is upon us. Roll up, youngsters. Join the Adventurers Guild today. In this time of great upheaval, we must rally together, take on the dragon, and save our great city of Mondstadt. What? What? The Storm Terror threat is resolved? I missed the acting clanmaster's speech? Storm Terror should have put up more of a fight. We didn't get to join in.
Long live the heroes. Thank you. It's finally over. Many trade routes have closed due to the Storm Terror incident. We can cope for now without fresh fruit and vegetables. But if the wine supply dries up, we're all doomed. I cannot imagine a world without wine. I hope they get the trade routes back up and running soon.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
So Storm Terror's true identity is Dvalin, one of the Four Winds. We never should have forgotten his past sacrifice for Mondstadt. Every cloud has a silver lining. We're fortunate that our relationship with the Dragon of the East didn't sour past the point of no return. For that, we have you to thank. And Jean for her unfailing devotion. As long as we have the Knights of Favonius, peace and freedom will prevail in Mondstadt.
Greetings. May I take your order?
Why so cold? I've always thought that we enjoy quite the intimate friendship. Ah, so you do feel something for me. And people say my charm is fake. To bask in the presence of Mondstadt's new big hero is quite the morale boost. And that's coming from a knight.
Sweet-talking, sugar-coated Captain Kaya.
Nonsense. I speak from the heart. Just looking for a quiet spot to collect my thoughts.
While all the other knights are working hard to clean up after the battle?
Thinking can be an arduous task, you know. Believe me, I'd much rather be taking out the trash.
So what you thinking about then?
The Abyss Order. A dragon wreaks havoc in Mondstadt, and the acting Grand Master leaves the city to combat the threat. Strategically, that's the perfect moment for the Abyss Order to make their move. If you were the Abyss Order, would you squander this golden opportunity by sending in nothing more than a few hilly churls? To get to the bottom of it, I decided to wait. So I waited, and watched for their next move. Then came the day you made all hell break loose in Storm Terror's lair. Just as the hilly churls' cries sounded from the city gates, that same day, I saw shadowy figures lurking in the city itself.
Inside the city?
Well, all the other knights were outside, fighting the enemy. As you can imagine, that left the inside of the city completely unguarded. Except for me, of course. And so I approached the Abyss Order infiltrators for a bit of, let's call it fraternizing. Through various means, I managed to gather some rather interesting intel. The situation is this. The Abyss Order. They are united under a single leader.
The Abyss Order has a leader?
Yes. And it was this very leader who devised the plot to turn Dvalin into a weapon of war.
What exactly did you have to do to find this out?
Let's just say I'm blessed with certain linguistic powers. There's more. The Abyss Order has a name for this leader. They call her the Princess. Now, I'm sorry to cut this intelligence briefing short, but I do believe I spy Amber heading this way. I think she's still angry with me for my absence from the defense effort during the attack. I'd better slip away before she notices me.
One minute I see Kaya, the next he slipped away. Clear sign of a guilty conscience. Are you sure? Because that sounds like exactly what he'd say to talk himself out of trouble. But let's forget about him. I worked super hard today, and my tummy's rumbling. Let's order. Hi, Sarah. 1 sticky honey roast, please.